Hey, language learners, welcome back to the channel. So great to see you. I got to show you the screenshot from last Saturday's Japanese game because it is incredible. Check this out. We had a full table. Ian was hosting the game. He's one of our top Japanese learners, gamers, and hosts. He was the host of the game. Sudanto was there. He's one of our veterans. He's been with us for a long time. Leon was there. He is the host and the founder of the Language Party, Language Exchange in Florida. He's got a couple different exchanges going on if you happen to be in Florida, around Gainesville, Jacksonville, that area. You should definitely try to meet up with him. Alessandro was in the room. He's someone who's come out to a lot of our Japanese games, but being a native Italian speaker, he actually helped us to do an Italian game once, and that was really fun too. But he's really getting the hang of this game. He's on the leaderboard now because this was his fifth game that he joined. If you join 5 games, you get onto our leaderboard. And at the end of the year, we're going to give away some prizes and some discounts. In the room also was Kanako. She is a native Japanese speaker and teacher. I think this was her second time joining us, if not maybe the third, but she gave a lot of great advice. Our players love how she writes down everything into the chat that's being discussed so that we can save what we're learning and share that around. So she was helping to type everything up that the players were talking about and give them guidance and give them corrections. Kanako, thank you so much for doing that. And Hisako, who is a new player, a new friend of ours living near Osaka. And thank you, Hisako, for joining us to try something new. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you come out to play again. One other thing I want to point out on this board, this is the virtual game that we're using, is the easy verbs and the hard verbs up there near the top right. These are some cards that Ian created or innovated to help our game, take our game to the next level. So if the players want to, they can use these cards and try to sort of meet this challenge while they're speaking about the topics. So that's our screenshot for, from last Saturday's game. Next Saturday's game is going to be Mandarin, and you can see the exact day and time of the game on the website, languagecardgames.com. That's where the schedule will always be. But it should be happening at 9 a.m. New York City time, which is EST right now, Eastern Standard Time, and that will be 10 p.m. for me here in China. And let's see real quick, what date is that? It's going to be the 16th, Saturday. Mandarin is my target language, so I plan to be there. I plan to be hosting the game. I hope if you're learning Mandarin and you want to come out to join, that I can turn you on to this most amazing language of the Middle Kingdom. We also have a study guide for this language, which covers all the topics in the game. If you think that would be helpful to you, you can contact me and I'll shoot you that guide in advance. We also have pre-built study guides for Spanish and Japanese and soon to be Turkish as well. You can always email me at languagecardgames@gmail.com. Now, let me show you the website as well. This is my home base. This is where you can come to see the upcoming schedule of events. This is the game that we're playing heading into Language Land. It has over 100 different topics to speak about in your target language, whatever that target language may be. And when we play this game online with our friends and the other players, we are playing in a very inclusive and supportive way. So we are trying to lift everybody up. Players share answers, they look up answers. We're playing in sort of a healthy, competitive way. The competition of it, the points, the winning and losing of it is really just a gimmick. We're not too seriously invested in that part of it. We're much more seriously invested in the learning. Okay, but if you scroll down, you're going to see the upcoming schedule of events. You can see there's a couple more games coming up here in November, and then we'll probably do a few more in December. I don't know yet if I'm going to do every Saturday in December. I might like to take a break so I can really tune into my family more over the holidays and have a bit of a rest, but I really don't know. We'll see what happens. If I feel up to it, I guess maybe we'll do it. Um, but chances are I may take a break around the time of the holidays. So I really want to encourage you to get in the game. before year's end. A lot of you guys have been watching and you've been, contacting me saying that you like what we're doing and you hope to join in the game in the future, but you haven't joined yet. I want you to try to join in before the end of the year. In fact, let me say this, even if one of our upcoming language games is not your target language, I still want you to come out and join us. Just jump in. Maybe just watch, just spectate. Sometimes people do that and see what it's like. And then perhaps over the time of the holidays, you can get ready to join us. You'll know what the game is truly like, and that can help you to prepare and feel more comfortable when we restart next year. We have some reviews here from players every week. This is a new tradition of mine. I try to screenshot what people are posting about and saying, particularly on Twitter. That's where a lot of our friends connect because that's a good place where we can post our language learning progress and and retweet and support each other's progress. So I tend to do updates there and retweet and screenshot what other players are writing there. So that's a fun way to connect, I think. And it helps us to make the Lang Tweet community on Twitter and the communities on Twitter in general a better place, a more positive place. You can sign up to play here really quickly and easily. There's the sign up form. And then if you go down even further, this is really fun. Again, just a bit of a gimmick. We don't take it too super seriously, but we have a leaderboard. So if you join at least 5 games, you get on the leaderboard. And then we track your progress after that. And at the end of the year, we're going to give away some prizes. So check it out. Larissa, Wendy, Chow, Sinan, Sudanto, Air, Fatima, Ruzel, Alessandro. Let me name check these people because they have been awesome supporters and players throughout this year. And like I said, Alessandro just got on this board today after joining his 5th game, which happened to be Japanese. We have some other people too who deserve to be on here, namely Ian, but he is mainly joining as a host, so I don't want to count that. But because I really want to keep the highlight on our players, and I'm supporting him and rewarding him in other ways for helping to be a host on our team of game masters. But Ian too, you deserve great praise and great thanks. That about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you language learners out there are willing to try something new, even if you're not particularly into games, even if you don't particularly consider yourself a gamer, you have to realize something. We are providing an opportunity and an avenue for real people to meet in real time and for people to make real friends. And I think that is essential to, high quality language learning. Too many people today are succumbing to the bad habit of just, studying their target language always in isolation and then wondering why they can't really command it in conversation. Hey, maybe that can be a little bit of a rhyme. Isolation doesn't translate to conversation. So let's get into a room together. Let's get around the table and let's make our language learning real. I'll see you back here next time. Bye bye for now.